Our base system is a base 10, but there are other bases. These are just a few examples of other bases. If you're going to use a base 5, then these are the only symbols that are available, the only numerals that we can use. Base 8 can only use these numerals. Base 12 can only use these. If you notice, they're one short of the base that was mentioned. This base is 5, and we only go up to 4 symbols. This base is 8, we only go up to 7, and that's true for every other base. Now we're going to convert a base 5 number to a base 10. So write the base 5 number first. Here you list it, and underneath each of the digits, give its value. Notice this is base 5, so these are all going to be 5s. 5 to the 0, 5 to the first, 5 to the second, and so forth. This is the place value of that position. Then you can get each little group and multiply it, and then add the result. So this little group is this one. This little group is this one, and then you add after you multiply. So their base 5 number equals 824 in base 10. Now we're going to convert a base 2. So we only have these two symbols to use. Again, you write out the number you're going to convert, and underneath each of the digits, you give it its place value. And notice we always follow the same ascending order. It is base 2, so these are 2s. Again, you multiply this group plus multiply this group plus multiply this group. When you add all those values, now we know the base 2 number equals 23 base 10. Now we're going to convert a base 12 to base 10. Again, we do exactly the same thing. You write out the number you're going to convert, and underneath each digit, you write its place value. This is the base 12, so we start with 12 to the 0, 12 to the first, 12 to the second. You multiply each of these little groups, and then add those results, and you get 1,618 for that base 12, 1,618 in base 10. Now we're going the other way around. We're going to convert a base 10 to a base 2. So line up base 2 place values. You line up, you list a base to the base you're going to. You want to know what those place values are. Simplify each one of these. For example, 2 to the 0, anything to the 0 is 1. Okay, 2 to the first is 2, and so forth. 2 to the 5th is 32. What we're going to do is this. Go to the biggest number you could possibly fit in 27. Well, 16 would be the one. So now we're going to use from 16 down. We're going to use these numbers, as you'll see. One by one, we're going to use them. Identify the greatest value that can fit into 27, so 16. So from 16 down, we're going to use these place values. And you do it this way. You take the 27, which is the one you're converting, and divide by the first place value that we mentioned was 16. So you get a 1. There's 116 in 27. This remainder, you're going to divide by the next place value, which is 8. Then this remainder, you're going to divide by the next place value. And then that remainder, you're going to divide by the next place value. And then we have a 1 here. And finally, that 1 you divide by the last place value. What you do is the quotient, all the quotients you obtained, you line them up. And that would be your base 2. The base 2 equivalent.